What's going on, guys? John Otto here from codemy.com, and in this video, we're going to add the ability to follow or unfollow people who follow us on our profile page for our Twitter clone app with Django and Python. All right, guys, like I said, in this video, we're going to add the ability to follow or unfollow the people that follow us, these followed by people on our profile page. But before we get started, if you like this video and want to see more like it, be sure to smash the like button below, subscribe to the channel, give me a thumbs up for the YouTube algorithm, and check out codemy.com, where I have dozens of courses with thousands of videos that teach you code. Use coupon code YouTube50 to get 50% off lifetime membership. It's all my courses, videos, and books for a one-time fee, which is insanely cheap. Okay, in the last video, we added this little thing right here in our profile page that allows us to unfollow people that we're following right from our profile page. Well, that's cool, but now we've got this list down here that people who are following us. And maybe we follow them, maybe we don't. And if we do or don't, maybe we want to follow or unfollow those people. So we want to put sort of different icons next to each one so we can easily follow or unfollow these people that are following us. So, you see a huge list of people that are following you. Maybe you don't follow any of them and you want to. Well, from right on this page, we'll be able to click on each of these and do that. So that's what we're going to do in this video. So let's head over to our code. I'm using the Sublime Text Editor in the Git Bash terminal as always. And as always, you can find a link to the code in the pinned comment section below, as well as a link to the playlist with all the other videos in this Twitter clone series. So check that out if you haven't so far. So like I said, in the last video, we did a lot of the heavy lifting for this. So we're going to be able to copy and paste a lot of this, and then we're going to have to tweak it and add a little logic to determine whether or not we're already following those people or not. If we are following somebody, we don't want to be able to follow them more. We'll want to unfollow them if, that's what we want to do. So that's what we're going to look at. So let's head over here. First, we're going to need a URL. So let's go to our urls.py file, and I'm just going to copy this last one that we did in the last video and paste it in. But instead of unfollow, we want to follow. We've already got the unfollow link. We need now a follow link. So this is going to be views.follow, and let's name this follow. So pretty simple there. Go ahead and save this. Now let's head over to our views.py file. And let's find that view that we did in the last video, that unfollow view. So we can really just kind of copy this whole thing and paste it in and make a little bit of tweaks here. So instead of calling this unfollow, this is going to be obviously follow. And we still want to make sure that the user is authenticated. We don't want to be able to just follow or unfollow random people from random profiles. You need to be logged in, right? So here we're going to still check to see, hey, who are we trying to follow? That'll grab that there. And then instead of removing them, unfollowing them, we want to add them. We want to follow them, right? And then we'll save that and then redirect. So instead of it saying, hey, you have successfully unfollowed so-and-so, we're going to say, hey, you have successfully followed so-and-so. So this profile thing is the so-and-so, right? That's who you're following or unfollowing. And then we want to redirect back to that same page. Now, if you're not logged in, we want to do a little else statement that says, hey, you got to be logged in to do that, right? So, okay, that's it. That's pretty much all we have to do there. So that was easy. Now, the real magic is going to be on our profile page. So let's come down here and let's try and find the section. Here's the profile image. Here's our social media links. Let's see here. Here is where we're unfollowing people that I think this is the stuff we did in the last video. And then down here, we have this followed by, and this is probably where we want to be. So let's see. And let's just come down here and actually probably don't want to do this in the link. We want to do it outside of the link. There we go. Now let's just type in -test, save this, head back over here, hit reload on our profile. And okay, there it says test, test, test. So we're in the right spot right there. So, all right. Well, now what? Well, let's come up here to the stuff we did in the last video. And I'm going to just copy this link because we're going to have to do basically the same thing, only tweak it a little bit. Now, in the last video, we checked the sort of a list of people that we follow, right? Now we're looking at the list that is followed by. So we're already looping through here. We're saying, hey, for following in profile.followed by /all, we've got this following variable right here. So we need to sort of check to see, hey, is that person who is following us, are we following them, right? So we could do a little bit of logic to determine that. So let's go if following in profile profile.follows.all. And this profile.follows.all, that's the same thing that we're looking in up here. See, this is the thing where this is where we look to see, hey, who are we following, right? So if we're following somebody, profile.follows.all, and they're in the list of people that are following us, well, we're already following them, right? So if that's the case, we want to probably unfollow them. So let's say unfollow, right? Just for now. Else, we want to follow, right? And then we want to end our if. All right, so let's save this and see if that logic worked. Let's come back here and hit reload. And April, we already follow April, so we would want to unfollow her. Wes, we already follow Wes, so we would want to unfollow him. Bob, we already follow Bob, so we would want to unfollow him. Tim, we don't already follow, so we would want to follow him, right? So, all right, this logic seems to work. It looks like it's working here. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to come up here and grab this link again. And instead of unfollow, let's paste in that link. But instead of FA undo, let's do FA user dash minus. And let's just save this and see if that worked. Head back over here. This is just a little icon with a little user with a little minus sign. So that's cool. We probably want to put some spaces in there. So let's see. Maybe right here, let's go and NBSP and NBSP, a couple of spaces. Save this, reload. Okay, a little space there. Maybe just one space. I don't know. But let's bring this back up. There we go. So there's no little line. Okay, there. That looks better. And now we just need the follow one. So I'm just going to paste that link in again. But instead of pointing to unfollow, we're going to point to follow. And we also want to pass in the user ID. And instead of FA undo, let's go FA, let's see, user dash plus. So it'll be a little plus sign. So all right, let's go ahead and reload, see if that worked. Okay, so we've got a little plus guy here. So Tim is somebody we might want to add. So there's a little plus sign there. So if we click this, boom, you have successfully followed Tim. Tim is now in the list and he's now a minus here. So if we want to unfollow Tim right here, we could. Boom. Now, maybe this is overkill. Maybe we don't need the link to the minus because we have it up here, right? And I'll leave that to you. I'll just leave that in there, but you might want to just remove that because, like I said, we can unfollow people up here if we want to, right? Also, I'm not sure if I love this little thing. I'm not sure it's obvious that we're going to unfollow somebody. So maybe we'll change that. I don't know. Let's see. Come up here and instead of undo, let's go FA dash circle dash minus. And I just got this from the Phone Awesome website. And now it's a little minus sign. I don't know, maybe like that. Or maybe you want this guy, the little circle minus, or the little dude minus. That's going to be user dash minus. Right? I don't know, whatever. Leave that to you. I think I would probably remove these minus guys from here just because, you know, it's getting kind of a little unruly, but I'll leave it in there just for teaching purposes, I suppose. And very cool. So, all right, we are moving right along. This app we're just adding more and more functionality every week and looking pretty good. So that's all for this video. If you liked it, be sure to smash the like button below, subscribe to the channel, give me a thumbs up for the YouTube algorithm, and check out codemy.com where you can use coupon code YouTube50 to get 50% off lifetime membership. So that's access to all my courses, almost 60 courses, thousands of videos, and the PDFs of all my best-selling coding books. Join over 170,000 students learning to code just like you. My name is John Elder from codemy.com, and I'll see you in the next video.